You ever wondered what your home's going to be worth in, I don't know, 10 years? Well, if you're living in my marketplace of Surrey BC, you likely don't think prices could go up any higher than they currently have, but people have always thought that that is the case. And in today's video, I'm going to take some historic trends and project them forward so you can understand where we might be price-wise both 10 and 20 years from now. And I'm going to do that right after I ask you to please subscribe to the channel. Now that we have reached 1,000 subscribers, we're going to be giving away our 1,000 subscriber swag bag, and I'm going to be doing that in early November. At the same time, when we announce how many likes we received on this channel for the month of October, because those likes are going to be directly translated into dollars and then donated to the food bank. So you can make me pay the food bank right now just by hitting like on this video. And remember, if you have questions about the real estate market, you can always go down below in the description and book a call with me at a time that's convenient for you. And if you're specifically looking to buy, you can also download right down below in that same description our informed buyer's guide. So enough about that. Thank you for hitting like on this video. And now let's look at some numbers. All right, let's start with condos. And I'm going to go back 15 years to September of 2006. And in my marketplace of the city of Surrey, back then you could buy a condo for $170,000. Now today, that same benchmark price is all the way up at $455,000. Doing some backwards compounding math, I found out that that means the average increase each year over the last 15 years has been 6.7%. And if we assume that that 15-year average is going to continue, we can do some forwards compounding math and take that $455,000, and in 10 years, your same condo that you live in right now could be worth $860,000 plus. And you want to know something even scarier? In 20 years, that number could very well be $1.65 million. Pretty scary, right? Well, I know people think that the market can't get any higher, but if we just look at historical trends and project them forward, thinking that they're probably going to continue, these are the numbers that we're looking at. All right, let's move on to townhouses, where at the exact same time in 2006, September, you could buy a townhouse for almost $305,000. And I know because I was actually looking at townhouses at that time.
And because the stats say so.
That's right, and because the stats say that that's what you could have done. Well, today, that same townhouse is worth $727,000, which is actually the lowest return year over year in any product type. This is only representing a 5.97% increase each year. Can't go any higher, right? Well, hold on. In 10 years, that same townhouse could be worth almost $1.3 million. And in 20 years, how about over $2.3 million? I think we're going to get there. I'd love you to comment down below and let me know if you think I'm totally crazy using this historical data to go forward and look at possible future values. That's right, now is your chance to put all of your bubble bursting comments down below. But hold on, you ain't seen nothing yet. 15 years ago in the detached market, you could buy a house in the city of Surrey for just a hair under $515,000, and today's benchmark price, $1.474 million, representing the largest increase, which is what we would expect in a detached market, of 7.27% each year over the last 15 years. Now let's push that out 10 years and apply that over 7% increase. Your more than $1.4 million house now could very well be worth almost $3 million in as little as 10 years. And in 20 years, over $6 million for your little house. Now, do I think these numbers are realistic? Yeah, using numbers and stats. I mean, no, I don't think they're realistic in the way my brain can compute today. However, these are historical numbers applied moving forward, suggesting that there's a very good chance that this trend can continue all the way into the future, specifically until interest rates turn around. Obviously, prices are going up right now at a crazy pace. But with lack of building and building costs increasing, and the Canadian government wanting to add something like 1% of the population to the population every single year, I don't see a scenario where prices will stop increasing. So it's kind of okay to think about these numbers. Now, these aren't promises, but it is okay to understand that, listen, in 10 years from now or in 20 years from now, you're going to be just fine if you pay $2,000 or $3,000 or $4,000 too much for your house, or even $20,000 too much for your house today. The values are going to continue to increase unless there is some massive government interference at some point along the way. And I'm actually a proponent that there should be. As being a little bit of a saver, I think that we should have higher interest rates. It would benefit more people and it would stop people from borrowing more, and that should be done. Please let me know down below in the comments what you think of these crazy numbers and projecting forward. I would love to hear about it. Check out another couple of videos while you're here on the channel. Hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm, and we'll see you in a couple of days.